Again, if you haven't downloaded the AI Engineering Prompt Business Book A to Z that is found on our website, click the link in our website, okay? Stop hesitating, go there, download it. It's $3. It's a cup of coffee, $3. Go and grab it. I can guarantee you'll be blown away with what is in there for your business to make it so easy and streamlined for you. This is my favorite part of the business aspect. We all come into starting a business with a great dream, with a great ambition, inspiration. You know, whether you're selling a product or whether you're doing an online courses or you're offering a service, it all has started from a vision that you had that you just felt so inspired about. Today's day 2 is we're going to be focusing on that element there, which will be totally based around you creating and being creative and creating yourself a total brand portfolio on Canva. Super special. It's one where you can really take time with and really set it all up. So once it's done, you're ready to rock and roll and create your content so that all of it stays in unison with your branding, your logo, your colors, and then you can have fun with imagery, so forth, as you go forward. Okay, so we're just going to step right in and I'll show you guys how to set your own brand portfolio on Canva, and you can have some fun with it. Do some exploration, open up a few brand portfolios for yourself, but we'll go right into it now. So when you get into the home page, what you will find in this whole process is that the brand aspect of you creating that, you can see there's a crown. So it is a pro account. You can't get this space here without getting yourself a pro account opened up, and that will be the additional aspect that you'll be obviously paying for the subscription, is to get access to that. You can still follow through, you can still log in and implement your color schemes and all that stuff and in the download space, which I'll show you guys, I think, on day 3 and 4, but that'll be the main one. So as you can see here, the brand key has got a crown on it. It is a subscription into the Pro, and this will be one of the benefits that they offer businesses and services, or even people coming on this platform, is for them to be able to create a brand portfolio. So it is a paid subscription. If you're not ready for that, it's totally fine. You can pretty much still operate and use what I'm saying here in somehow just gauging in and setting up your colors, writing down your palettes and so forth in there. So we click onto that, as easy as that. You'll come up to the top here, you'll see add new. Okay, so you'll click onto add new. This here will open up and we'll write in, let's go and write in empowered digital. It's one that I just made earlier. So empowered digital. So what you'll do on this space, you'll press create. And then what you'll find is you'll be given a few options for you to start setting up all of your brand portfolio, so that way you've got it all stored and ready to go and ready to create your design within that space. Okay, so for logo, very important for you to have a look at that. I would definitely say to you, the great thing about Canva, there is a space at the start of the menu where you can type in logos. Logos will come up. If you're just starting up at the moment, you've got zero money coming in for your business, you can just use a template with Canva and then change where you need to, and you paste that in here. But for now, we'll add a actual logo. Beautiful. And that'll be logged in. So that logs in. Beautiful work. You've got your hummingbird, orange and black. That's your logo in that space there. The next one that you'll find is it'll generate for you, as far as what you've put in the logo, it'll give you the colors and preset that up for you. Okay, you can either keep that or you can remove that. Okay, really at the end of the day, if it's actually populating it, how great is that? You've already got the color scheme in there. But If there's certain colors that you'd like to add into that, okay, you can come in here as well. So let's say I'll say keep, beautiful. You can either add a new range here or here. Either or is totally fine. And then pretty much come in and have a look at setting up another color scheme that you'd want close to that within there, and then that loads up for you. And you can see it's got also the CMF files down here for you to edit and keep on point, and you'll repeat that. Now, my recommendation when it comes to colors that you pick, give yourself about 5 or 6, keeping in mind that if you're going to be designing a website, if you're going to be using, you know, for example, flyers, you're going to put fonts in different colors, it's nice to have a good range of 6, so that way you can use one for the background of your website, your lead magnet. You can tone that down if you want. I always try and say the strong colors, try and find a middle tone for that. So let's say we know it's a black, and so a middle tone might be this here, and just give you some options for your website to be able to split up your sections and give them that kind of feel. And then you can see the red is a strong color, so I will click here. I can cut this if I want, but let's say I'll just go into red, boom, into there, come over here, and then I want to lighten that up a little bit, okay, and then go to use that. So that'll be a nice tip that I would say. For strong colors, you want to kind of have a good variation on it, but make sure that the color scheme comes very close to your logo. I have danced around a little bit with these to show you an example. But that's pretty much what you want, is to have some sort of color scheme that is close to that as well. There is a second option for a color palette, but one's enough. It just gives you a whole range. Obviously, some people are doing, you know, different types of projects, different types of lead magnets. So they'll probably need 2 ranges of palettes. One might be for their flyers, you know, color schemes, and one might be for their website or landing page. So that's all the variation options. Now here you can see it's got fonts. Now the great thing is you do have a selection of fonts with Canva that you can follow and use. And to be honest with you, you know, Canva's done such a great job that all of these fonts are quite at the moment universal. You can definitely use them. There are, you know, what's trending at the moment. And you can see here it says title. Now, if you don't want to use, let's say there's nothing in Canva that you're feeling quite inspired about. I mean, there's thousands of fonts, but if you can't seem to find one that really resonates with you, you can see some of the crowns. What that means is a pro. But let's say you want this pro account, but you don't want to get this pro in that space. There is an actual website called DaFont. Now, dafont.com is a free account that all designers use. This has got millions and millions of actual fonts that you can use, and you can try totally free. Okay, so all of these fonts here are all accessible to you, and you can go through it and find the one that you find the best. Then you click download, and then it'll download to your file, to either TTF or OTF file. And then you just come into here. When it says upload, you click upload, and then what will happen on here, you'll find your file, you upload it, you tick the box, and that file will go into place. Okay, so pretty much as far as your fonts, you have a really 2 massive platforms. You've got DaFont to use, you've also got Canva. You can work with it. Now you can see what it's giving you. It's giving you a really good variation of what you will be using for text, as far as your fonts will be used in a lead magnet or a flyer or whatever, so forth. You've got a title. So let's say, for example, I'm going to use the accordion black. In here, I then can set up the size. Ideally, I would say for accordion black, you'd probably go for about an 88 or even 104 for your title. Press complete. And then you do got your subtitle, which is under that, right? So this will be the start of your space, but still at the end of the day, you can use either or. And I might just go for Acid Bold, and you can see it's a pro account. I've got a pro account, so it's allowed me to go through that. But if you're in a free account, but again, you have in use, it's totally fine. And then on here, you can see it's a bold with the bold space, so it's quite thick. These two work well together. I'm quite happy that they're close, and I'll tick. Now, what I would say is, if you're looking for fonts, as far as choosing fonts, the sans and serif ranges are the best, because I would say the reason why for that, let me just see if I can find one, is as far as you've got Canva Sayings, you've got Open Sayings, these are really good fonts to be looking at using for your headers, your sections, just because they're quite clear and they're very pleasing to the eye and very welcoming. I tend to find that fonts that are really over extravagant, for text, it's definitely, I would not recommend it. It really can deter those people reading. So as far as anything, a really nice one that I like, guys, to be honest, is Montserrat is really nice, but we'll use for now Open Sans, right? So you can see the writing here, really nice. You can bold that, it gives you a bold option. So you got two, and then you got italic too, right? And so sometimes you want to kind of wear a testimonial or something like that. You can use that within that space there. And that's a variation. I'll tick that. I'm happy days with that. And then the subheading, section, header, which will be when you're coming in, the body, you can see the quote. It gives you some really good, already sets up the sizes for you, okay? So you'll set up that where you feel works together. I would say to please try and keep your fonts close to similar, okay? If it's in the script space, try and find script writing and calligraphy spaces. Use that totally for your title and heading, and then find, for example, your headings and subheadings, fonts that kind of have a wavy feel but not over extravagant, okay? A little tip for me that I'd give you guys to have a look at. Now, brand voice, really, really cool in this space here. With brand voice, what is really cool is that AI now has been infused into all the creators' programs, right? To make it easier for the user. At the end of the day, the biggest competition for all these companies is how can we make our software simpler to use for our users. How phenomenal is that? They're thinking of us first. So the good thing that you're going to do here, if you have, for example, a prompt, or if you want to write, for example, what you'd like your brand personality to be, you will type that in. You've got up to 500 words. If you guys haven't downloaded, which is found in our link in our actual Facebook account, there's a download on our website to register for the free webinar for an AI engineering prompts. You've got over 100 prompts that are engineered for you to put in here. All you need to do is change your wording, put a few things in there for your services. I recommend for you to go and download that now. But pretty much you will enter in here your brand voice. I am a service that a lot of energy and fun and would love my customers. I'm terrible at writing. Customers to feel that with all my services. Anyway, you get the idea, okay? So be descriptive. Explain it like you're going to explain it to somebody that you know, and that you're going to tell them what it is that you're about. What is your core essence, okay? So we save that. Beautiful, your brand voice is in there. You'll see there it's got the actual shimmer, so you can click onto that brand voice anytime you want, and that'll give you that gauge in there as well. So once you enter that in, what this will do for you, it's pretty much like an AI ChatGTP, Canva based, right? So what it will do is within this space, if you click onto this page will open up. You can see here it's got pretty much like a word segment free for you. You press generate your brand voice. Now pretty much here, what would you like to explain? Let's say I want to open a website that empowers people. Yeah, terrible writing, but oh my goodness, I should fix that. I'm presenting. Yeah, a little bit dyslexic, but it happens. And then we press generate, and pretty much what it will do, which is phenomenal, we insert, it will give you a setup of pretty much a really great, whether it's your website, whether you want to use it for a flyer, it'll just give you a nice little wording that you can use onto your actual design. And then all you would do is you can cut, got magic, right? that's what you're using. Copy, you can edit it again, and then you'll go to your actual page. When you create, cut, paste, put that in there, and then you can actually have that wording set up for you. Okay, we will show more a little bit about the design aspect, and I will definitely use this one here and show you guys how to do that. I think it's on day 4 or 5. Photos, if you've got some photos, add them. Images, add them. Stock footage, add them. Again, if you haven't downloaded the AI engineering prompts to assist you to use ChatGPT 4.0, you know, the pro is always better than the normal. And to get yourself the images for your branding, the right prompts to just really speak the color, because I don't have all day for me to be creative, brainstorm, ask people what they think. I want to have somebody help me with that. So if you want that, download it. It's in our link. Have a look at it. Go get it. So pretty much here, you allowed your photos, graphics. If you got some graphics that you want to input, with that there, you can use, if you're using Photoshop, if you're using those platforms, GIMP 2.0, all that stuff, and you've created something, graphics, you can enter that in there. And then icons. A really good thing I would say is with these images here, which I'll show you in day 4 or 5, when you've created your logo, there is a way that you can press transparent. Okay, and what it'll do, it'll take away the background, so when it downloads, you've just got the logo. That there would be where you would put your icon in here, even just the bird, in this case, the bird. Okay, so pretty much once you've set all this up, okay, you click here, add to folder. Okay, then here you will write, what is it, empowered folder, beautiful, new folder, add new folder. It's logged in. Your brand has been set. You're right. Let's go create a design. Let's say, for example, I want to create a flyer. I press flyer. Let's go this size. This will open up. I'll have templates to choose from. You can, if you need some ideas, you type here. Let's say I want to do website design flyer. Okay, you'll get a nice options here. You can even get more specific. Website spiritual design flyer. This is really cool. Let's have a look what it gives me. And we can even have a look. Oh, it gives you, don't miss a heartbeat there. But pretty much you scroll down, you find yourself within that space. Okay, let's say I want to use, let's find one. Let's say I want to use this one here. Then what I'll do, if I go into my brand, okay, you'll see this is a brand that I'm using already. But let's say, for example, I want to use, scroll down, where is it? Scroll down, boom, select brand kit. My brand kit is in there, my fonts are in there, my colors are in there. So let's say I want to make a color with my set of colors. You can see the scheme is there. I want to do it, let's do it in this color. And then I want to do this, let's do that in my color, in my branding color. Then I want to do that in my branding color. Click over here, same thing. Let's say I want to do that in red. A bit too strong, but it's okay, I'm just showing you. Then we go in this color, then you go in, find another color here. This one here, I might do it in black. And then the Buddha, Mr. Buddha, I do the Mr. Buddha in that color there. And then you got the tree, right? So you want to try so hard. You can see how I'm putting all of my branding colors in there, in the back. And then you're right here. Whatever you feel like doing, be elevated in business. Beautiful. Apologies for my spelling, people. Not the best speller. But pretty much that is the setup, that is the layout of how you set that up, and that's how you use it. Okay, so guys, an overview, quick and easy, in you kind of setting up your actual branding page to get yourself ready and supercharged, to get yourself ready and just to get yourself ready to just start designing in unison, in what you feel, the colors you feel, get creative, and make sure that everything is systematic. Thank you again for joining me. Tomorrow we're going to be having a look at ChatGPT-4. We're going to look at how to use it, the most efficient way to use it. Again, if you haven't downloaded the AI Engineering Prompt Business Book A to Z that is found on our website, click the link in our website, okay? Stop hesitating, go there, download it. It's $3. It's a cup of coffee, $3. Go and grab it. I can guarantee you'll be blown away with what is in there for your business to make it so easy and streamlined for you. Thank you again, team, and looking forward to sharing more with you guys tomorrow. Peace.